Hey folks, back to nature of bushcraft with Tony Fest. Just down here at the off-grid cabin, going to work on my outdoor kitchen a little bit so we can, have her to cook. But yeah, it's trying to get it to where she looks starting to take shape again. Hadn't been down here doing nothing for a long time, but hopefully I can get this end up here finished, and then I gotta get my chinking done in between my logs. And yeah, hey, y'all come along. We'll do a little work here. Folks, what I found out about, I'm not a mason, but when you're laying with natural stone, kind of like I am, I'll give you a little picture there. What happens is you have to set them, because they're heavy, you set them up and you prop them, and of course you put some mud where you're going to set them and then set them down. And then I find if you take the mud and throw it in the cracks, it makes the mud stick a little better. And at first, when you first look at it, you think, man, that looks terrible. But if you let it set up a little bit, then you go back and you start brushing all the excess off, then you can get it down to where it looks better. And it's just a process, you can only lay so many of them at a time. And besides, I want something that works. I ain't saying it has to be perfect, but and I mean, don't get me wrong, I want it to look halfway decent, but I'm just saying, it ain't like anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So once I get all this stone laid up, then I'm gonna take and down here on the bottom, I'm gonna pour this with concrete, and then probably what I'm gonna do, I've got an old cast iron stove that the doors are open wide and it triangles back. I'll just have to show you what it looks like, but it's got a little cooking top, and I'm probably going to set that in there. I'm not 100% sure yet, but because I do like just having an open fire, which I can have on it, with the doors open, or I may even just leave the doors off. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to play that one by ear and see how it goes, but I want to get it to where it's handy for cooking. You got places to set stuff. So, hey, y'all bear with me. We'll try to get this thing going. We're supposed to have 3 or 4 days of rain here, so trying to get a few of these laid and covered up before it does. Plus it's starting to be harvest time for the garden, so there's a lot of irons in the fire. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. So folks, what I'm trying to do, I've got this big stone, will be the end of my counter. Then I'll start here with my countertop and go that way. One step closer. Yeah, so right in here, like I was telling you, once I get all this laid up and have my countertop across the top, under here will be my place for my kindling box. That way I can keep me some dry kindling in there. So yeah, starting to take a little shape now. So
Dad cutting grass at the cabin, the old way.